Welcome to Denver 7 Sports. And in Boulder, there's a football player nicknamed the Governor by Coach Prime because of his leadership and intelligence. And you probably never heard of him because he's not a superstar on the field, but he's on the way to a starring role in life. Here's our Brady King.
Most college football players are measured by the snaps they take on Saturdays. But for CU long snapper Camden Dempsey, his biggest impact may have come off the field. The Colorado native, nicknamed the Governor by Coach Prime, is taking his leadership from Boulder to Beijing.
It's a one-year fully funded master's in Beijing at Tsinghua University that's sponsored by Steve Schwarzman, who runs Blackstone. And we'll be out in China for a year studying global affairs, politics, business, everything in between. So
I know there was a ton of applicants. When you got that call finding out that you got it, what was your reaction?
Okay, that was one of the most special moments of my life. I was actually at practice and I had not heard anything for a day and I was like stressing out. I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't heard a word. And so we get done, I run into the locker room. All my guys knew that I was expecting a call, hopefully. And I look at my phone and I have the call and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like the best news in the world. And so getting to be in there, celebrate with, the guys who I've been with for the last 5 years, it was a really special moment.
Both your parents were CU alums. What was that like growing up, and did you always know that you were going to go to this school?
COVID hit, and then I decided, between the offer here to play football and, receiving a bachelor scholarship here in the state, I was like, I might as well stick around. Yeah. Best decision of my life. But yeah, I grew up going to games ever since I was little. I have a picture of myself, like 6 months old, in like full buff gear.
Oh my gosh.
And so it's a family thing.
We just don't want you to be professional football players. We want you to be professionals. And that's what this man is going to be, a professional. That's why I believe in you. That's why you're the governor.
So Coach Prime nicknamed you the Governor. Did he ever explain to you directly what that meant?
Yes. So we were up at a retreat, a leadership retreat with a bunch of our guys. And, it was kind of this thing where, there's all this stuff on NIL and what athletes can say and how they're represented in the media. He could recognize that I was somewhat of a translator. Being on special teams, you're kind of bridging, offense, defense. And I think what I'm excited for now is being able to do that between the U.S. and China and kind of do that on a larger scale.
In Boulder, I'm Brady King, Denver 7 Sports.
The Governor. All right, great story, Brady. Thanks. That's all for now. Denver 7 News will be right back after this break.